Good evening. It's 11:30, 27 minutes past 11. So just one final trade before we call it a night, and I'll give you guys updates tomorrow as to how this one has worked out. So we've got gold on a 3-minute time frame, and we're looking for 75 pips to the upside with the risk of 35 pips. So it's a long position, it's a buy order. Some of you may actually start to complain that I trade gold a lot, because the majority of my trades actually on gold. And that's something I just realized. I trade a lot of gold, so I wonder why. I'm a gold digger. Anyway, we are looking to go long. We are looking for 75 pips. Our entry was at the price of 1815 or 1,815, with a stop loss at the price of 1,811.5 and take profit at the price of 1,822.5. So that's 75 pips to the upside, potential reward, and a risk of 35 pips to the downside. So you guys can clearly see over there where it says risk reward ratio 2.16. So for every $1 that we're risking on the trade, we've got a potential return of $2.16. If you're risking $10, you stand to make about $21.60. If you're risking 100 on a trade, then you stand to make 216. So that's that. Okay. All right. Okay. So arrow showing where we're going from where we are looking to go, rather. Path. Okay. So I'm looking for something like that. The market is going to react to that level over there, and then break out, give us some reaction over there as well, the top. And then break out again toward that upside. So one thing I don't believe in, or two things rather, is support and resistance. You guys may have noticed by now that I do not trade support and resistance. So you might look at some of my charts or my technicals and assume that, hey, but there's an area of resistance there, or there's an area of support there. Why are you not selling there? Why are you not buying there? Why would you assume the price is going to break? Well, through my experience, this is my 7th year as a trader. So through my experience, I've come to realize that support and resistance do not actually work. You may give yourself reasons to assume that the resistance area, the support area will work out in your favor, and that isn't the case most times. That's what I've come to learn, that majority of the people are doing the same things, and majority of the people that are doing the same things, selling resistance and buying support, are getting their trades wrong. And they wonder why. Then they blame the broker, they blame the market maker, they blame the banks, the major banks, etc., etc. But that is just the wrong way to go about it. That's just the wrong attitude to have. Assuming that someone is trading against you, or someone is essentially manipulating your trading decisions, right? So your trading decisions didn't work out. You should not be looking for alibis. You should not be looking to blame someone else. Don't blame the fundamentals. Do not blame the news. Do not blame the banks. Do not blame your market maker, an invisible guy in the market that's manipulating your charts. Do not blame your broker. Your broker is not trading against you for most parts. That is if you are not trading with the OTC or over-the-counter or dealing desk broker. So what you should have is an ECN broker. You should have a DMA broker, which is direct market access, right? So your broker doesn't act as a middleman, and they can actually open or close your positions with or without your consent. So you don't want that. So you should trade ECN or trade DMA or trade STP. Do not trade DD, which is dealing desk, and do not trade over the counter, which is OTC. Do not trade those two. then you might actually have rights to claim that your broker is trading against you if you're using dealing desk or over-the-counter brokers. Other than that, there is no one manipulating your trades. So you should take total responsibility for your wins and total responsibilities for your shortcomings. All right, so that is the trade 2 to just a little greater than 2 to 1 for reward to risk ratio is what we are looking for. ZAUSD gold. Gold. Yes, correct. Sorry about that. Gold is correct. All right, I will pause the video, of course. Once again, we are waiting for results. I will resume the recording as soon as this is complete, but I am heading off to bed. So the update will only be done in a couple of hours when I'm awake during the day. By God's grace, of course. And until then, I'll talk to you soon.